How's it going, guys? It is the Butcher here, back again with another uber unique video. First it was Andreas Visage, then it was the grandfather, and now we are doing this beautiful boy right here, the DoomBringer. And I did the first one on Barb, I did the second one on Necro, and I'm going to do this on my Rogue here. So first things first, I want to go over the sword and then talk about a couple things. So, DoomBringer one-handed sword can be used by Necro, Barb, and Rogue, obviously. And this is just a really, really interesting sword. It is really good. I would say its main strength is the amount of defense it provides for a sword. So you can see, I mean, not that it lacks offense. You can see you get an extra 26.2% damage. Great. 29.2 core skill damage. Also great. Not as good, though, since poison imbuement doesn't seem to be working with core, unfortunately. At least for this class. For other classes, won't matter, obviously. And then let's go over the last one first. Actually, Lucky 8, up to 5% chance to heal for 1500, which is a pretty nice chunk, and it's only 5%, but we have a very lucky hit chance build here, so that synergizes nice. And then the big kicker in terms of the affixes is the 41.4% max life. So if you look here, I got, 2370 life. If I take this off, I go all the way down to 17,300 and change. So what is that? Like almost 5.7k life, give or take, which is just insane. And then on top of that, we have special affected as here. You have a lucky hit, 25% chance to deal about 9,000 shadow damage to surrounding enemies and reduce their damage done by 20% for 5 seconds. So again, you're getting some shadow damage, and this will work nice with what's it called here? The X-Files. But that's not really the point of it. More the point of this is that huge 20% damage reduction, not only to the enemy you hit, but to the surrounding enemies in a mob. So this sword is super nice. Like I said, its main strength is actually being so defensive as a sword, and defense can definitely be at a premium at times in this game, especially for a class like Rogue. So it's really a perfect fit on Rogue, and it's pretty much good on all 3 classes that can use it. I will say, however, like I said, the damage output isn't crazy, and you obviously can't put your own offensive aspect on there. I did try running it on my Bone Spear Necro with the Lidless Wall and one-handed sword variation of that build, and it still cleared tier 100s, and I'm still able to beat Uber Lilith. It just wasn't outputting the damage I would like. So for something like that, I didn't see it as worth it, but I've been using it on a Barb as well too, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna jump into a nightmare dungeon. I think I put one in my stash because I had none on this character, and I tried 15 to get a 97 or above for this video, and everyone I got just had the worst accuracy possible for me, damage from close or physical damage, and then the rest were just 91s, 92s, 93s. They're really annoying, but I grabbed them from another character. What is this? Go Out Ruins. This one's actually super short. But we're going to jump into this, but I did want to mention, I mentioned in my last video, so I've been working really hard to, and I should mention too, we are using another uber unique, the Shaco. I'm not going to do a showcase on that just because it's more passive, but it's obviously incredible. But as I was saying, so I've been doing a lot of work to get at least 4 build guides, one for Rogue, Druid, Necro, and Barb, and possibly 5, one for Sword 2, out for Abattoir Azir. So there's one for every class. Hopefully I can get the 5th one, but I will have at least 4 super in-depth Paragon boards, what aspects, best gear, just everything, showing off gameplay and how to play it and how to use it to its fullest extent, what the strengths and weaknesses are, everything like that, super in-depth, super detailed. So that's something I'm very, very excited for, and it should be really good videos coming up before the event, so look for those coming out soon. And without further ado, let's jump into this Goha Ruins. I'll try to kill probably some more enemies than I usually do. I actually love this one for leveling up glyphs because you can just literally sprint past like the entire thing. You can see the beautiful DoomBringer there on the screen too. It looks awesome, that baby blue-esque color. But yeah, this one's super short, and I mentioned in my last video, even for this character, it's the first one I made this season. My glyphs aren't fully leveled. Like, just a quick thing, like I think my most important glyph is probably, where's control? Yeah, it's at 16, and this is what, since we're using that one passive, it's going to give us a huge damage increase. But I don't even have that one leveled up, so it is what it is. So this will at least help us get a little XP. And it's going to be hard to obviously tell what's the shadow and what's the poison, but you could just, I mean, these are all like trash mobs, but the tankiness of it, it just does still shoot out tons of damage. It's just, I mean, it's just money. I kind of went through that too fast. And then it's on this rogue here, and I love playing Twisting Blades rogue, even though I've been playing it forever. It's just so much fun. It's so fast, and it's just so good still. I almost feel like it's getting a little bit undervalued with everything else out. But yeah, I'll have a build guide for this too. That's why I didn't want to kind of go over the whole build, because I want to save that for the build guide. But I definitely hope you guys enjoy that. Oh boy. You can see, I mean, we're just, even with that mob, you just get a lucky hit off in there. And I don't know why I decided to pick up all that stuff, like nothing else. And their damage just, I mean, I didn't use the smoke grenade there, which I usually do with kind of an enter mob like that. Their damage just goes, I mean, they just start doing basically nothing to you. Especially considering you get a ridiculous amount of health along with it. And then not to mention, you're also able to, if you're using either a class like this, I'm not sure if people are, because normally people use wands on like a Infinimus build, but to get more shadow damage, and you would basically, plus more defense, maybe I'll come over here to try to kill some more things. Just, like I said, this one's so quick, I don't understand why this one's so much faster than literally every other dungeon in the game. It has to take, there was the other, what was the other one, Hoarfrost Demise, I think, from last season was like the best one to level up. It was so short. But yeah, okay. So I mean, I'm kind of just annihilating all these things. Like I said, that's why I'm so excited for the Avatar of the Year to come out with these videos, because we haven't had challenging content in what feels like literally forever. So it'll be definitely a nice change of pace. It's actually the hardest, or this boss does the most damage too. So it should be good to actually show the kind of capabilities of its defense. Although we did just annihilate it, but that is gonna be the video. Short one, but again, just to show it off. Looks beautiful right there. And just the defensive capabilities, if you just saw me, I know this wasn't the hardest dungeon. Again, I apologize. I've tried like 15 times. There should just be a way to get level 100 glyphs. There should be a separate category to make it cost more. And it should drop some Durio mats. Just a little, note for the devs. But you could just see, I don't even know if we went down past 3/4 health maybe at any point. Because once you get that lucky hit off and apply that shadow, not only are you ticking for damage over time, and with the damage over time build that is very good paired with X-Files, they're doing 20%, which is a significant chunk less damage to you. And then you have all your damage reduction, all that stuff on top of that. Not to mention you're getting, at least for my build, let's say it was 5.7k. Yeah, so this thing's nuts. I hope you guys did enjoy, and like I said, I may be doing one more Uber Unique showcase. I'm not sure yet for the Melted Heart of Selig, the amulet. But if I don't do that, the next videos will be these full-blown Avatar of Zir guides. And I can't wait to bring those guides to you. And I think they're going to help a lot of people, and I'm so excited. So until next time, it's been The Butcher. See you.